All India Congress Committee AICC Manipur in charge Bharta Charandas reaches Imphal to take stock of ongoing crisis of Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee. Manipur reports 1,327 new COVID-19 cases out of 6,852 samples tested in 24 hours. COVID positivity rate in the state reaches 19.37%. India reports highest COVID deaths in a month. 3,656 deaths reported in the last 24 hours, with 3,656 deaths from Maharashtra. And Muslim community in the state join in low-key celebrations of the festival of sacrifice, Eid al-Adha Bakrid, with religious fervor and gaiety. Good evening and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English News. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your masks properly and maintain a safe distance. And I'm PREMI THANGJAM, bringing you the news and details. All India Congress Committee AICC Manipur in charge Bharta Charandas has reached Imphal around 9 a.m. today to take stock of the ongoing crisis of Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee. It may be mentioned that 3 members of Indian National Congress Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee, including President of Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee THANGJAM Govindas, have submitted resignation letters to step down from the party post as they are holding. Congress party representatives led by Congress MLA K. Meghachandra, MPCC Vice President Dr. K. Ratan Kumar, welcomed Bharta Charandas upon reaching Imphal Airport and accorded him to Classic Grand Chingmairong. Bharta Charandas held dialogue with CLP leader O. Ibobi, MLA K. Meghachandra, MLA T.H. Lokeshwar, Congress party leaders for over 1 hour at the hotel. Speaking to media after the meeting, MLA K. Meghachandra did not respond to any media queries. He confirmed that a press conference will be held at 11:30 a.m. tomorrow to give official statement regarding current crisis. Upon asking if the former MPCC president has any issue with CLP leader, Meghachandra said Govindas resigning from the party president post has whatsoever no connection with the CLP leader.
Our in charge is arriving today here in Imphal, so all the problems will sort it out. Since Congress is a very big party, so coming and going out from the party organization is not an issue. It is happening to all the parties also. So definitely we'll sort it out within these 2-3 days, and our new development will be there. There is no any complaints from any members of the CLP regarding the change of CLP leader. So that is not there. That issue is not there in our party. The resignation of our president is his individual matter.
All India Congress Committee AICC Manipur in charge Bharta Charandas, leader of Congress Legislature Party and former Chief Minister O. Ibobi, CWC member Gaikangam and party leaders convened a closed-door meeting at Congress Bhavan, Imphal this afternoon. The vacant post of President of Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee is likely to be filled up following the meeting. Speaking to media, Congress leader Bharta Charandas clarified that there is no crisis in Congress. He will interact with MPCC office bearers at 10 a.m. tomorrow and with Youth Congress, Mahila Congress, Sevadal and NSUI representatives at 3 p.m. tomorrow.
डेवलपमेंट क्या है वो जो इन्फॉर्मेशन है वो रेजिग्नेशन का है, लेकिन वो पार्टी में है. एवरीबडी इज देयर इंटैक्ट इन द पार्टी. कांग्रेस एमएलएज आर स्ट्रांगली विद द पार्टी, सो देयर इज नो प्रॉब्लम इन द पार्टी. प्रेसिडेंट हैज गिवन रेजिग्नेशन. वी आर इन डायलॉग विद द पार्टी लीडर्स.
Muslim community across the globe today celebrated Eid, one of the biggest festivals of following Islam. However, due to the prevailing COVID-19 pandemic crisis, Muslim brethren are celebrating the festival in a low-key by performing only the mandatory rituals and prayers. In Manipur too, only the Maulvi or learned Muslim doctors or teachers or of Islamic law and 4 to 5 distinguished personalities of a locality attended the namaz held at masjids across the state early this morning, while most of the Muslims offered their namaz inside their respective home. As a part of the festival, every Muslim household in the state also sacrificed an animal. After offering the namaz, the parts of the sacrificed animals were later distributed to the poor and needy. Another main highlight of Eid is Muslim household cooking varieties of dishes and sharing the cooked delicacies with neighbors. However, due to the ongoing pandemic, many Muslim families in the state have not invited relatives and friends over their places for lunch. Moreover, the practice of children asking for money from visitors on Eid festival was not seen this time. Speaking to Impact News, Maulana Yunus said that Maitai Muslim community in the state are celebrating Eid by following COVID-19 SOPs. Police have taken up stringent security measures to keep a check on curfew violators during the festival.
COVID agi yamna luraba tanfam sida khoi pangthok baya dadana khoi pangthok ni bisi tangai phadana khoi social distance hamaga yari makhai yum dei thoktana ba taru tanuna tanan tanana akinong mo dei khoi matamanga di lai khurumi sida khoi khut khong amadi mai chinna chingbalo no tianga tawjiri lamdam sida khundam na riba khoi sinnaw pumnamakta hariba COVID ase khoi lan thingnam gi damakta social distance khoi sarkar na khoi CM Birenna Modi sahib na piriba social distancing na khoi punamak chatminna ba taragadi hariba laina asi masa mathan tana mang khiba yabagi oithokpa lei Islam learning chat pasing ya chowa kuma yema oiriba e komsi sei oiradi COVID-19 la chatna maram oiraga learning asigi tangai fadan tawdaba yadraba lason tingson khak pangthoknari achowa kuma yesina lakpada lamdam asida punna khundaminariba furup sing marta lainariba marising hena kangkhatpa amadi coronavirus asi lamdam asidagi maru phangna muthatpa ngamba orisanu haina Impact News ki maikaidagi lamdam asigi miyamda kaifa paudel pijari cameraman Yohen Aramangona paudam jariba Jeten Khundrakpam Impact News Imphal.
The festival of sacrifice, Eid-ul-Adha or Bakrid, was celebrated in different parts of the country today. In most of the places, there were no mass congregations in Idgahs and mosques in view of COVID-19 pandemic. Several religious leaders and scholars have appealed to the people to celebrate the festival in accordance with the guidelines issued by the government. President Ramnath Kovind, Vice President Venkaiah Naidu, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and other leaders have extended Eid-ul-Adha greetings to people, especially the Muslim brethren. The leaders wished for the festival to bring peace, prosperity, unity and overcome the COVID pandemic. Congregational prayer for Eid-ul-Adha, festival of sacrifice, performed at Sadar Bazar Jame Masjid, Pauna Bazar, Imphal, led by Pesh Imam Maulana Ziauddin Wangmayung by following COVID-appropriate behaviors today. The Pesh Imam explained the significance of the festival to the devotees. Manipur reported 1,327 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 out of 6,656 samples tested in the last 24 hours. COVID positivity rate on July 21st stands at 19.37% as per State Health Department and COVID-19 Common Control Room press release this afternoon. Total confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Manipur have reached 88,050, out of which 10,347 are active cases. 15 COVID patients died in the past 24 hours, rising the death toll to 1,424. On the positive note, 1,032 recoveries were reported in the past 24 hours, rising total recovered cases to 76,279. Manipur's recovery rate stands at 86.63%. All the necessary medical precautionary measures like containment and contact tracing are in place. Amid the ongoing curfew, personnel of village defense force and police constables have erected bamboo barricades dividing lanes on roads stretched to Tuibong area of Churchandpur district. BDFs and constables under the supervision of officer in charge of Churchandpur Traffic Control Police, James Wi-Fi, made the barricades. On the other hand, James Wi-Fi and his team are also planning to use these bamboo barricades along the Tidim Road if the initiative proved to be effective. OC James Wi-Fi appealed to the masses to not destroy the bamboo barricades while driving. One person has died and two were injured in a road mishap that took place on the road stretch connecting Kelakhong and Laishangkhong in Kelakhong area of Wabagai Assembly constituency of Kukching district last evening at around 4:30. According to Impact News sources, the deceased is 24 years old, Muhammad Abocha alias Riyasad, son of Muhammad Mani from Sangai Yumpam, Sabal Laikai. He succumbed to his injury at the Taubal district hospital. The two injured are 21-year-old Muhammad Zamir Khan, son of Muhammad Amzad Ali from Sangai Yumpam, Nungpao Mamang, and 21-year-old Muhammad Ajmer Khan, son of Muhammad Samsul Haq from Sangai Yumpam, Nungpao. The incident happened when the A-Star car the trio was driving plunged into a paddy field. Prior to the accident, the three individuals allegedly tried to steal an Activa scooter parked along the road, following which the owner of the scooter alarmed the crowd. The three individuals in panic got into the car and tried to escape from the crowd chasing after them, during which the Alto car fell into a paddy field. Sources said the crowd caught the trio and reprimanded them. On receiving information, Taubal district police team rushed to the scene and took the victims to district hospitals Taubal. The injured are now undergoing medical treatment in a private hospital. Taubal police has filed a suo motu case regarding the incident. And on that note, it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. We'll be right back. Keep watching Impact News.
Extra at School, Ghari Awag Laikai. Online registration for Class 11 2021-22 is now open. Visit school website www.extraedschool.in. Also, download admission bulletin and read carefully before filling up the form.
Hello viewers, Impact Music on Demand hana SMS amadi WhatsApp ki kuthangda isai khambiramba du haujikti adom-adomgi mobile phone dagi selfie video request oinasu adom-adomda apamba isai singadu khambirakpa yaragani haina khanghanjari kaubiraganu adom-adomgi mobile phone dagi selfie video request oina isai khambirakpa yaragani. Impact Music on Demand every Saturday 6:30 PM, repeat next day 1 PM.
The St. Anthony School, Chingmairong is a CBSE co-educational English medium school run by committed professional teachers with a focus on discipline, critical thinking, creativity and collaborative learning. The school has one of the best campuses providing top-class educational and sporting facilities. Admissions ongoing for Class 11 Arts and Science 2021-22 session.
You are the future. School, a place where your future is carved. Exploring new ideas. Large classroom, big library, even smart classes we have now. Expression in art, educating young minds, even making stronger. This is where you start, cause it all begins with you. UNESCO School, excellence in education.
Welcome back after the break, and you're watching Prime Time English News. Death toll in India has reached 418,480 with the addition of 3,998 new COVID-19 fatalities. In Maharashtra alone, 3,656 deaths were reported in the last 24 hours. India reported a total of 42,000 15 new COVID-19 confirmed cases during the past 24 hours. As per the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, country's COVID tally stands above 3,12,16,000, out of which 4,07,170 are active cases. India reported 36,977 recoveries in past 24 hours, rising the total recovered cases in the country to 3,90,687. India's recovery rate stands at 97.36%. Over 41 crore 54 lakh people have been vaccinated against COVID-19 in India so far. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 19 crore 23 lakh 95,000 people. Above 41 lakh 36,000 people have died, and recoveries are above 17 crore 50 lakh 57,000. USA has the highest active cases of above 50 lakh 21,000 in the world. District Administration Thangjam Moreh Police COVID Task Force Moreh and Moreh Battalion Assam Rifles jointly carried out COVID awareness drive in various areas of Moreh subdivision, Thangjam district. The team conveyed messages to the general public on following COVID-19 appropriate behavior like wearing a face mask, frequently washing of hands, and not venturing out unnecessarily to keep the pandemic at bay. During the drive, the team also carried out the awareness drive in Holland 5 village, Motha village and other villages along the India-Myanmar border. As per direction from District Magistrate, fertilizers seized by THANGJAM police from 2 shops at Samaram Lamkha in Thoubal district were sold to farmers at subsidized rate. The seized fertilizers were availed at THANGJAM Police Station and District Agriculture Office, Thoubal. Speaking to media, Thoubal District Agriculture Officer N. Joy Kumar said THANGJAM police seized 5 diamond bags, 20 potash bags and 23 single super phosphate bags under the Essential Commodities Act 1955. He added the same fertilizers were availed to farmers at maximum retail price. He said the amount from selling the fertilizers were handed over to shop owners through OC THANGJAM Police, and Joy Kumar appealed to district authorized fertilizer dealers not to sell fertilizers more than the MRP. He warned of legal actions if found selling fertilizers more than MRP.
July gi tang tampan da khongjong gi police station gi osina lusingba team amana samaram khai da leiba fertilizer zone da dukan sing dagi maman hena joli haiduna Essential Commodity Act 1955 gi matung ina phagalakhiba har sing adu district magistrate thobana khangalakpa matung ina maximum price haidi green rate da haiba har sing asi locality farmers in the yenthokre.
Secretary of Laumi Sinmi Apun Lub Lausal El Kiranjit appealed to staffs of Agriculture Department to conduct field visits instead of staying at office to look into the plights facing farmers from time to time. In a video release, El Kiranjit also appealed to Agriculture Department to open a free helpline number especially for farmers. He further highlighted the plights facing farmers due to late onset of monsoon, unavailability of fertilizers and wastage of food due to unavailability of market. He further appealed to those concerned to make necessary arrangements and make staffs concerned work properly to ease the plights facing farmers throughout a year. El Kiranjit added Lausal also loaded Thoubal District Police team for arresting the 2 individuals of selling overpriced fertilizer bags during a drive at Salungpam Lamkhai of the district on July 19. He further appealed to those concerned to arrest miscreants who does illegal trade in fertilizers.
Agriculture Department talibiriba official staff singna table the phamaga lomi singi awat pa yengbugi mahutta field da kumthabiduna hauji lomi singna thingnariba khudong chadaba singa se khudakta kokhan binaba simbiu masiga loinana Agriculture Department gi oiba helpline number toll free helpline number ama athubada hangdokiduna lomi singna thingnariba awawa khudong chadaba matam gi oiba khudong chadaba singado kokna bagidamta khudakta helpline number ama atay department singna hangbibagumna Agriculture Department nasu masi khudakta gi hangdokpinaba simbiu.
The admission test for Class 6 of Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya GNV located across different states and union territories of India for the session 2021-2022 will be held on August 11th by following strict COVID-19 protocols. Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan informed this on his Twitter account. More than 27 lakh students have registered for the selection tests, which will be conducted in 11 different examination centers in the country, while more than 47,000 candidates will be selected through the admission tests. The District Legal Services Authority Chandal DLSA organized legal awareness program on criminalization of drug users, a threat to health and social development for Chandal and Tengnopal districts today. Judicial officers of the two districts, along with paralegal volunteers, panel lawyers, representatives of non-government organizations, community leaders and church leaders participated in the program. President of Community Network for Empowerment, Kon, Manipur, Nalini Kanta Rajkumar also took part in the program as a resource person. On the occasion of Eid-ul-Adha festival today, MLA of Kakching constituency handed over the newly blacktop road stretch in Muslim predominant Sora village to the public today. MLA Rameshwar initiated on carrying out blacktopping work for the road stretch connecting Sora village and Iringban and Kakching constituency under the MLA Local Area Development Fund. Speaking to media, the local MLA said that the road stretch is one of the most important roads in Sora, Maning and Karachi area. However, the previous representatives of Kakching constituency have failed to repair the road stretch. He also assured of carrying out blacktopping work of the remaining roads in his constituency before the general election in 2022.
Itki numit asida aihangna Sora praja gi damakta khallaga Sora Maning Karachi Iringban phawna chaliba lambi asi hojik koilas thaba black topping tawba loiraga masi Sora gi prajada sinajari COVID-19 ki pandemic ki anaba marak asida hairiba laina asidagi nadanaba aina Sora gi prajada khudnolaga khurumaga haijari parumdi athuba matamda vaccination kapthopiu.
All Manipur Bodybuilders Association Amba notified that there will be no annual inter-district bodybuilding contest Mr. Kamba 2021 this year. Press release from Amba said that the contest is cancelled owing to prevailing situation of COVID-19 pandemic. Manipur Olympic Association held a blessing-seeking ceremony for the 5 players of the state taking part in the Tokyo Olympics 2020. MC Maricom, S. Mirabai Chenu, Sushila Chenu, Pukrambam, Susila Likmabam and S. Nilakanta Sharma from Manipur will present India in different events in the upcoming Olympics. Members of Manipur Olympic Association along with family members of the 5 athletes took part in a ceremony carried out at Kumanlam Park Sports Complex in Imphal. Hairok MLA Dr. T.H. Radhesham also took part in the ceremony. The attendees also offered prayers to Kuman Ibudau. Federation of Haumi wished success and luck to the 5 Manipuri athletes taking part in the Tokyo Olympics 2020. S. Nilakanta, P. Shushila, L. Susila, MC Maricom and S. Mirabai Chenu will represent the Indian team in the mega sporting event hosted by Japan. And before we conclude, let's take a look at headlines once again. All India Congress Committee AICC Manipur in charge Bhakta Charandas reaches Imphal to take stock of ongoing crisis of Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee. Manipur reports 1,327 new COVID-19 cases, out of which 6,852 samples tested in 24 hours. COVID positivity rate in the state reaches 19.37%. India reports highest COVID deaths in a 3-month, 3,656 deaths reported in the last 24 hours, with 3,656 deaths from Maharashtra. And Muslim community in the state join in low-key celebrations of the festival of sacrifice, Eid-ul-Adha, Bakrid, with religious fervor and gaiety. And that's all we have in this edition of the Primetime Bulletin. Thank you for joining us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipur News. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and YouTube. Till then, have a great evening. Stay indoors and stay safe.
Khanghanjava Impact TV gi nungsizaraba subscribers singi maphamda khanghanjari madudi karigumba isagi set-top box lokthokraba matung atopa network ki set-top box ama sinzilamba thoklabadi Impact TV gi office ta natraga makhada pizariba contact number